was nurtured and trained under these excellent Ayurvedic Mahagurus. और आजकल के बच्चे नहीं, after college you go out to cafes and you spend time with friends. I used to spend hours in Ayurvedic clinics as an observer. The city was new, the person, my life partner was new, so life puri new thi. So I was constantly, trying to disrupt this modern science. Both my babies are fully Ayurvedic babies. I haven't taken calcium, iron, nothing.
खुद के ऊपर apply करना and turning it into a business, into a brand called Spand is a very different thing. How did you manage to do that? How your knowledge, the level of knowledge that you kept on gaining helped you in analyzing this and coming out with the right solution at the right time?
So in 2020 when COVID happened, we were scared. Everyone was looking for answers and बाहर step out नहीं करना है, work from home situation चल रही है.
Welcome to the FLO Podcast, which celebrates the unique stories of every woman. Every woman has a unique story to tell about her challenges, about her shortcomings, about the hurdles that she faced in her journey. But as Maya Angelou says, no one can dim the light that shines from within. So in our podcast series, we have Dr. Veena Naik, an Ayurvedic specialist who has changed the perception of Ayurveda in the whole city of Indore. So welcome, Dr. Veena Naik. We have come to know about Veena as a doctor, Ayurvedic doctor, but I would like to know more about how Veena as a person is. Who is Veena apart from being an Ayurvedic expert?
Okay, so not many people know this about me, but I have been a Bharatanatyam dancer.
Wow.
And I have been learning Bharatanatyam for more than 14 years. Done multiple shows in Mumbai. Have been part of dance troupes. I have choreographed a few dance ballets.
Wow.
And that is how I used to always keep myself happy and busy. So yeah, so that is my, whenever I want to unwind, I just put on music and I dance.
So you are a multifaceted personality, a doctor at one end and a dancer at the other one.
Oh, it's fun. I did not think much. Ayurveda came to me very naturally. So once I did my 12th and I had to pick my graduation course, I wanted to do something very Indian and my parents wanted me to pursue medical science. So Ayurveda was a natural choice.
Great. A combination of both.
Yeah, it was perfect. So Ayurveda just happened. And thankfully, I was doing my Ayurvedic graduation from Pune, and Pune being the city of Ayurveda, I was nurtured and trained under these excellent Ayurvedic Mahagurus. और आजकल के बच्चे नहीं, after college you go out to cafes and you spend time with friends. I used to spend hours in Ayurvedic clinics as an observer.
Great.
And on Sundays when we go out on picnics and watch movies, I used to go for this Grantha Vachan by these Ayurvedic gurus, where they actually teach you how to interpret Ayurveda in your own way, how to interpret the granthas, the shlokas. So I was breathing Ayurveda the whole time. So Pune was a boon, and actual essence Ayurveda का जो है वो मुझे वहाँ से मिला.
क्या कितना बढ़िया. मतलब see, when the young generation now is being westernized, you are moving towards Indian
all
culture. Thank
gurus.
You so much.
Yeah,
yes.
And then I took up my first job. It was in Kerala Ayurvedic Clinic, and there I realized कि छुट्टियाँ नहीं लेते आपके साथ जो दूसरे मेडिकल ऑफिसर्स हैं. जब भी कोई छुट्टी लेता था मैं कवर अप कर लूँ, मैं तेरी ड्यूटी कर लूँ. So I realized कि I am enjoying Ayurveda so much कि 24/7 I used to be surrounded by Ayurveda. And then I got married in 2006. I moved to Indore. And then I took a very long break because यहाँ पे Ayurveda का acceptance उतना था नहीं, awareness था नहीं. The break was around for 2 to 3 years. Then I took up a lecturership in Ayurveda. फिर I got pregnant. Then again the break was for around 7 to 8 years.
My God, that is a huge break.
Yeah.
How did you keep yourself motivated during this break? How did you think of again joining? Because this is a story which every woman faces in her life.
Yeah.
So how do you cope with that? And keep that energy again?
See, break सिर्फ करियर से था, break आयुर्वेद से कभी था ही नहीं.
That is good.
Yeah, so आयुर्वेद का principle is nurturing your roots, right? So I was living Ayurveda every day, and it was a choice that I made. So I used that time very smartly. The city was new, the person, my life partner was new, so life puri new thi. So we use that time to build a very strong foundation.
Wow.
कि then मैं उड़ूं तो भी पकड़ के रखा है.
हाँ, ये अच्छी चीज़ है, ये हर woman को सीखनी चाहिए.
So that was very positive, something very positive happening. And during my pregnancy, I was constantly, trying to disrupt this modern science. Both my babies are fully Ayurvedic babies. I haven't taken calcium, iron, nothing. So there was no scope of, any struggle or frustration, because I was practicing Ayurveda. I was practicing something that I love each day. Every day. And Ayurveda is not just shutter open kiya and we sell Ayurveda across the counter. It is a way of life. और अगर मैं खुद ही वो ना करती तो आज मैं कहाँ से लोगों को सिखाती कि आयुर्वेद कैसे जिया जाता है.
बट देखिए, खुद के ऊपर अप्लाई करना and turning it into a business, into a brand called Spand is a very different thing. How did you manage to do that? क्योंकि मैं day to day life में most women do it, but the hurdles that women face today is कि they find it difficult to get into a business even if it is of their passion.
See, I feel here कि एक बार आपका foundation बन जाता है, be it studies, be it knowledge, and you're constantly upgrading yourself, right? Even if knowledge is very powerful, and if you're upgrading it each day, so it just happened. It just kept on happening because foundation इतना अच्छा बन चुका था.
Foundation with your husband.
Foundation with my husband. कि उसके बाद sky was the limit. काम करने के लिए. So it just kept happening.
So that is a cue that every woman should keep in mind.
Absolutely. कि अगर if you nurture your roots, then you can grow as high as you want.
Yes, definitely. So now when we were talking, you were talking about your Kada story.
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
So in 2020, when COVID happened, we were scared. Everyone was looking for answers, and बाहर step out नहीं करना है, work from home situation चल रही है. So in that period, we used to, even my husband, my brother, me, we were sitting in our living room and we were just talking कि कैसा business बनता जा रहा है COVID भी. And I used to discuss कि concepts like कि कोई virus आपको attack भी करता है, अगर आपको infection भी होता है, but then if your शरीर बला और your immunity is, your internal strength is strong, उस infection का कभी disease नहीं बन पाएगा.
Yes.
So then they used to come up with questions like कि ठीक है, but क्या ये immunity या ये body strength differ करती है? I said yes, it differs according to your age, your geographical location, the season, according to that. So the next thought came to my mind is कि अगर ये immunity या ये body strength अगर इन reasons के कारण change हो रही है, तो इनका solution एक single काढ़ा कैसे हो सकता है? So you need to customize, you need to work with proportions, season, ingredients, age wise, ये हर चीज़ change होनी चाहिए. So they said, fine, then why don't you make something? So I made a काढ़ा for my family.
Okay.
And then जब results दिखने लगे, फिर friends मांगने लगे, and then I started getting this feedback कि यार वो तेरा काढ़ा पीते वक्त ना मेरी दादी का diabetes या sugar control में आ रहा है. My own dadi said कि she had rheumatoid arthritis, and my mother said कि I am seeing some change in the way she walks. So कहीं ना कहीं body detox भी हो रही है. So there, that knowledge that was building up and which was upgraded every day, I realized कि customization या एक detox भी हो रहा है, एक immunity भी build हो रही है. With that, we launched our first product, which was called Amrutam, which is a काढ़ा mix. And from there we just kept on building it कि अगर internal immunity पे काढ़ा काम कर रहा है तो फिर externally आपको protect करने के लिए we made this धूपम incense sticks which were, that formula came from सुश्रुत संहिता कि उस जमाने में labor rooms या surgical rooms fumigate करने के लिए जो herbs होते थे, we procured those herbs, we mixed it with cow dung, cow ghee, तेल, and we rolled out धूपम, जिसको जलाने से your surroundings are taken care of. So one thing led to another and we came up with 20 different products now.
Wow, that is great.
So, yes.
So it has been a great journey. But see how your knowledge, the level of knowledge that you kept on gaining helped you in analyzing this and coming out with the right solution at the right time.
Yeah. Very well said.
So I would like to know more about, we have been talking about Spand. Yeah. I would like to know more about Veena as a person, pre-Spand and post-Spand. How has Spand changed you?
I feel more confident. I feel more liberated. I feel happier and I feel more beautiful from within. So I'm a better person now.
Great. So you have been able to manage and balance the whole family, your work and your kids also along with this.
I think so, yes.
Yes. So that is a question many women ask.
Yes. This is what work does to you.
Great. See, if you have the right intentions and if you are
Yes.
working with the right attitude, everything will automatically fall in place.
I am thankful to FICCI for giving me a face as well, because in Indore, we didn't do anything much, sirf practice karte rahe, I saw to it that I'm studying well and I am delivering good Ayurveda to people. But Spand or me got a face because of FICCI. People started knowing Ayurveda more because of you.
Thank you so much. But yeah, see, you had to qualify for that Stanford seat. Then only this happened.
True, very true.
Thank you. Otherwise, your profile had to qualify for it.
Yes.
So it is a win-win situation for both of us. See, you have traversed a great journey with multiple breaks, but still kept your spirit high.
Yeah.
So now, what is your advice to the women entrepreneurs?
See, I would say knowledge is power. आपको जब कोई ब्रांड बनाना है या करियर बनाना है तब एक बार पैसा ना हो तो आ जाएगा, लेकिन नॉलेज इज समथिंग विच इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड इट हैज़ टू बी अपग्रेडेड ईच डे, एवरी डे, एंड आई फील दैट देयर शुड बी अ बैलेंस कि आपका पर्पस क्या है एंड आपका पैशन क्या है. इन दोनों चीज़ों में एक बैलेंस स्ट्राइक होना बहुत ज़रूरी है, बिकॉज ईच वन ऑफ अस इज लिविंग. But somewhere we need to understand this difference, that there is a difference between being alive and actually sensing it every day.
Oh, great.
So when you're living your passion through your career, you're actually sensing that you're alive, you're doing something for yourself every day.
Yeah, so you say ki everyone has to keep their passion alive?
Absolutely. And because there is a higher cost to it, that when you're making a career out of your passion, you are also building a role model for the next generation.
Yes, very true.
That's what we are doing for our kids. It is very easy to say कि यार तू काम कर रही है, मैं काम नहीं कर पाई. But it's a choice you're making each day, right? And your kids, the next generation, they are observing the kind of life you're living. So you're responsible for them, and you're building a role model for them. So I think through your career, not only live your passion, but also create a correct role model for the next generation.
This conversation was really very interesting.
Thank you.
I found two things which stand out.
Yeah.
First thing is, build the foundation first with your husband and your family.
Yes.
So that they act as your support
Nurture the
system.
roots. Yes.
Yes. And then live your passion and things will automatically
And
fall in
guilt-free.
place.
Yes. Live your passion guilt-free.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Veena, for such an enlightening talk.
Thank you so much.
I really would now like get to know more about Ayurveda.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for watching this podcast to the very end. Do subscribe to FICCI FLO Podcast, and we will bring you more unique stories to listen to and get inspired by.